Israeli archaeologists who have been racing against antiquities robbers to find treasures hidden in caves near the Dead Sea have discovered a trove of artifacts, including fragments of a biblical text, the likes of which haven't been seen for decades. The Israel Antiquities Authority, which has overseen an unprecedented survey of an 80-kilometer strip of cliffside desert caves, presented on Tuesday findings that also include ancient coins, a 6,000-year-old partially mummified skeleton of a child, and an intact weaved basket dating back 10,500 years that it said was likely the oldest in the world. The text fragments, about 2,000 years old, bear biblical verse and match a scroll discovered about 60 years ago, which was the last time a discovery of this kind was made in the area.
So these are new pieces of the puzzle, and we can add them to our greater picture of the period and of the text. And even though these pieces are small, they did give us some new information that we did not know before.
It is a new piece of compilation of manuscripts and fragments of ancient Jewish texts called the Dead Sea Scrolls, which were first found in 1947 by locals in the caves of Qumran, about 20 kilometers east of Jerusalem. The collection, which has come to include texts discovered elsewhere in the Judean desert along the Dead Sea's western shore, gave insight into Jewish society and religion before and after the time of Jesus.
For the first time in over 60 years, we have fragments of a biblical book that were discovered in an archaeological excavation. It's important also because this is the first time when such fragments are found in an excavation and brought straight here to our laboratory, which meant that we have better documentation of their condition than any other previous discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, which will also be significant for us for understanding kind of the materiality of scrolls and how they deteriorate in the caves themselves.
A flurry of exploration followed their discovery, but the search eventually petered out, until recently when new pieces of scrolls and parchments appeared on the black market, hinting that antiquities robbers had come upon some more bounty. This spurred the Israel Antiquities Authority to take action. Since 2017, crews have rappelled off cliffs and used drones to map hundreds of cave-side hollows that were often filled with centuries of debris and sand.
Survey in this scale was never conducted in the Judean desert. We surveyed more than 100 kilometers of the cliffs of the Judean desert, and you can see the results.
About a dozen caves thought to be likely hiding places were fully excavated. The text fragments were found in what is known as the Cave of Horrors, where years ago ancient skeletons of Jewish rebels were uncovered. They allowed for the reconstruction of 11 lines of text, revealed some linguistic inconsistencies, and also provided insight into the quality of the parchments the text is written on.